Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, where are you? We need some help from you now. Come on, Scooby-Doo, I see you, pretending you got a sliver. You're not fooling me, 'cause I can see the way you shake and shiver. You know we got a mystery to solve, so Scooby-Doo, be ready for your act. Don't hold back, and Scooby-Doo, if you come through, you're gonna have yourself a Scooby snack. Scooby-Dooby-Doo, here are you. You're ready and you're willing. If we can count on you, Scooby-Doo, I know we'll catch that feeling.
Now, much about these no kings, Father. If you're truly under a kingdom, you'd all be rounded up and slaughtered, and their heads mounted on pikes outside the Parliament halls. So let's have no more of this nonsense, idiots. What I saw was some ignorant 20-somethings who don't know diddly squat about civics and what's actually going on. They're just going on what they're told. Well, one guy, well, never told me hate Trump. Why? I don't know. They're just telling so. And a bunch of geriatric old farts who apparently were probably a little too young to do the anti-war protest back in the 60s, and this is their one chance for glory. They can shout, God the freedom, truth to power. You don't know the fucking truth anyway, guys. God. That's one of the reasons I don't, even though I was born in 64, technically I'm a boomer. No. I'm more in the Gen X category, okay? And seeing somebody go, oh, look, right now. It was a big, it's like, in fact, it was like the party, like the protest back in the 60s, really. It was just a big party. Half people didn't know what the fuck they were doing there. And when you're having to note the MSDNC when they're showing footage of the Women's March in 2017 to pass off. Oh, look at all the people. Yeah, that was 8 years ago. Try again. Okay. Yeah, the actual footage, like it wasn't quite that packed. There was a lot of white hair there, and they all broke up by one. They had to get back home in time for the early bird special. So ridiculous. The only big protests were in the big blue cities. They had one here in Denver. I wish, because Angela Rose was there, as a counter one. I wish I'd known about it. Go down there and helped out a bit, maybe. But let's just get on in it here. Quick run through the show. Watched Tabor Hills run through the thing. Yes, the entire Scooby gang is now here. They're the biggest sellers. Individually, Daphne, followed by Velma. And that, and the Mystery Machine. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do that. But I do want to get that. And as always, I'm going to switch around a bit and apply the dinger. Yeah. Let me go and pull that in case it shows something weird. What? Give me that back. Got to punch in a code here. All right. All right. that. First I'm having to do this, but okay. Get back. Right. Come on, damn it. Oh, no, damn it. Stop that. Some of these buttons are just should not be so close to each other. All right, get away here. All right, here we go. Get that back up. All right. Let's clean up now before I get to Deadpool. Let's get back here. And Velma, how much to complete this one? I'm gonna have to hold off on that. That's me pushing it. But as long as I got a couple of pieces of it, that'll make it easy later on. So, all right, let's get going. Let's finish up over to the shop here. So yeah, the entire Scooby Gang is everything, and they got a because again, you put them all together. Like, good God. But they got the sandwich one out of this one, and they got the Mr. Machine Evo out of that one, so that cuts down the eventual price on those. And Scoob and Shag and Fred and Daphne and Velma. And then Jason, if we get these guys. Ghostface is leaving. Might be back, you never know. A few other things here. No. I don't think so. No. And the Walking Dead ones are back. And these on. And this. These guys are hanging on. Marvel, Blade's leaving today. Bunch of things you can't listen to right now because got the licensed music turned off. Let's go turn it back up here. Let's get back up front here. And Raquel will be doing tomorrow, so I don't worry about that. But let's look at the quests for now. Start with the dailies, work our way up. Okay. Rare, better, and assault rifle marksman. Well, rare, better. Assault rifle marksman and travel distance 5. That's easy. Okay. Story-wise, you still got to eliminate 5 opponents with the minigun, and then this stuff. I've already got all the goodies there. So this gets really just grinded. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get on in it. We got 2 people watching. I can't tell from where just yet. Okay, come on already. Yeah, it's getting near the first round. It's like, yep, you perved just in time to get killed. Well, there's my PayPal looking like you guys. So check that. No. All right. I got a few bucks. All right. Of course. Can I turn here? Thank you. Actually, it's down here. Bitch! You little fuck. Okay, we're gonna count that as the first game glitch. Yeah, dance it up, you little fuckwad. Okay, now again, all four viewers are on. No, four viewers are on X now. And if any of you are spies for Indy or Indy yourself, I notice I've pinned my little warning insight. Get that pregnancy test. At least get that out of the way, because a couple months down the line, I'm wondering why your gut won't go away, because you got a 4-month-long gestated fetus in there. You got a bye-bye. They want to start eliminating a few things here. The likelihood, I don't know. Like I said, those birth control pills are not doing what you think they're doing. You want to make sure it's the pill's not causing you not having a period, and not because you're pregnant. Okay. Okay, where are we? Oh, come on, you little weasel. Yeah, knew that was going to happen. All right. All right. Okay, and that's it. We'll take that. Given the general psychosis of the people around here, I better go a little gonzo here. now, though. Thank you. Let's check up top. No, can't. No. No. Well, no, let's go ahead and swap that out. Go with the special Uncle Gun. Let's be honest, that's what it is. Hey, Daniel. Something over here. I don't really want to burn right now. Okay, let's do a little shopping. Okay. Whatever's going on up here. Okay. Tell you what, swap up that for that. Here. While we're at it. Now, well, it's coming over here in the first place. Anything in here? No. That takes a long time. All right. safe bet I covered that 500 meters already. Come on. What is over here? Huh. Not quite open for business yet. Hold on, first things first. Oh, I do need to do something here. No. Do that. What the hell? Alright, that takes care. There's one that's open. They never got the train running again. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, well. God, fuck! You just steal my car, asshole. Stole my car. Right. Got close. Okay. The lobby there. See what I got. No, I leveled up once. Still all 6 of them on X, which is fine for my stats on X. But I'd like to get my YouTube stuff up. Okay, come on. It's crawling on the bottom kind of makes sense because all the links are in the description on YouTube. And X bios don't have enough room to put all these links. Okay. Let's see what. Check out the thing regarding. Okay. 3. Okay, so I think we leveled up just the right amount there. Okay, so we got 2 to do here. Oh, fine. Just go ahead and get that. And get that. That just leaves. Oh, I got that. These are not easy to look up. I can see why so many people that get their tattoos don't mean what they think they mean, because like kanjis, it's like because again, all the roads back to India. The one she has on the backs of her arms, they kind of came to her in a dream. So there you go. That's the first thing. There might not be right, but supposedly one means violent and one means insane, which that suits her. That's like. For a while was before he went totally nuts. But one guy I was chatting with is Japanese and wondering what the hell does he think that means? Like, I said, it's like she thinks that And turns out it's like not quite. The one that supposedly means insane is missing a part, so maybe it means half insane. The other one kind of vaguely resembles the one for hot-tempered and violent. But it's not quite there. So it's no, that's not what that means. All right, so what do we got here? We got 2 of the dailies. And name locations again. Anything location specific? I did do something with those. And both times I did, it was against Ultimate Card. So yeah, you can do the same guy 3 times. So. Apparently shows up on the bridge. Yeah. All right. Here. Swarm Strike or Lead Splitter. Okay, so 2 money there. Okay, I gotta have her until first. And she got another 27 points to earn back with Scooby's next. So, I guess this is where you know you can find Scooby snacks. Well, I find them all over the place. All right, let's get in there and grind. Again, is this just an old statement left in the thing here? Because I have not seen a mod bench in a few years. That'd be nice. I like mod benches. And maybe when OG moves into Chapter 2, we'll see them return, because that's where they first showed up, was Chapter 2. Oh, this could be ugly. Come on. That's what you get for running like a fucking idiot. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's see where we're at. Yeah. Okay, no chest behind there this time. I'm taking up time with that bozo. Might make this a very short shopping trip. No, I like the one I've got. Actually, no, I got one. Acting on them. Nope, not today. Do like them automatic doors. Such a time saver. Never do get a chance to check out the roof of these places. Bitch. No, that gold thing, that no. Experience markers are supercharged in this now. That's what that means. Let's just ready up. Okay. Oh well. All right. Well, actually, on the island for a change. All right. Nothing up here. Except an ammo box. One way to get out of it. Okay. Not today. Upstairs, probably. What do you get for being a dumbass? Yeah. Huh. Oh, shit. Stomp on a storm upstairs. Whoa. Someone's being obnoxious. Actually, it's low. think I need to find those Scooby snacks. Huh. Well, this place has kind of lost part of its appeal. Okay. Up one more. Figure out how to get up there. Geez. Wait, no, there we go. This works. There you are. Give me a little noisemaker. Let those guys kill each other with nothing. I'm getting out of here. Oh, found a truck. And they're shooting at each other. Okay. Let's see if we can actually get one of these things. All right, tell you what. Bye. Dang. Tough treat. Okay. Nothing like that. No, nothing there. Once in a while, they'll leave things, they really shouldn't have. And sometimes they just don't check things. 6 other players left. I think I drove by here earlier. Five other players. I know I came by here. Right there's the academy. All right. Bitch. Yeah, that option is overpowered. Yes, the argument can be made. If you've got that, like from the phone booth, just go as that. Don't bother. You can be on people before they even know it. And it's like, And I won a few with that. So. I'm kind of reminded of the scene in the Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. John Wayne's trying to get Jimmy Stewart somewhat ready to go up against Valance, or at least recognize that you are no match for Liberty. But out in his ranch and got some paint cans set up on fence posts. And as he's setting them up, Jimmy Curt's setting them up on top there, John Wayne just gripping on, bam, and just shoots him right back. Now, got paint all over him. Like, I don't like tricks, Pilgrim. But that's what you're looking for when you're going up against Liberty. Yeah. Frankly, that's the only time I ever actually heard John Wayne, because it's part of the impression, of calling everybody Pilgrim. That's the only time I ever heard him in a movie call somebody Pilgrim. There may have been one or two other instances, but that's the one that comes to mind. And that's part of what all comes because that's for one of his biggest movies. All right, first things first. Get down here very often. Anything worthwhile? You always go up there. Check out this place. I think I've been there once. Pretty sure I see a chest glowing in the window there. And one down below, too. All right, let's get a little more organized here. I don't need two of them, so swap that around. Thought I heard a helicopter for a second there. No, it was just something creaking. And again, I hate to have a map go bye-bye, and this will be changing event, pretty soon, without actually seeing all of it. I don't get many quiet moments like this where no one's shooting at you. Just getting a chance to look around. Appreciate the scenery, and what the work they put into it. Okay, so someone's been up here. All right. No. I need to do something with this. Come up with this area in the back one. Ah! That giant. Okay. There's a zip line. Descender, rather. Can't get down there without breaking my little neck. Usually don't come at it from this angle. There we go. Yeah. There, okay. Oh, of course there's somebody down here. Asshole. Ah, good. Room. Yeah, I never really had a chance to thoroughly check out this place yet. There's too many times I'm getting shot at. Well, it's going to be a storm soon anyway, might as well. There's what I was going for originally. Okay, we got a truck to get out of here, so... Are you there? Oh, fine, be that way. I'll find some stairs. Or, check it over here. Oh, why not? Oh, truck. Dumbass. Come on. This has been a fairly pleasant journey. No, I like my Mark 7. It's got a better scope. Rate of fire is good. Tends to rise up a bit, but I can deal with that. Okay. Okay, I still need to nail some guys with this thing. And some action here. They didn't really stick around much. I said, I'm an old D&D player. Got every treasure box you can grab. Got all the rockets I can hold over. Nobody cleaned the landmine either. I don't think there's a soul around here. Already down to total of 10 players, including me. All right. What's that one? No. Did I go through these? I heard. Yeah, I already went through these. And I'm getting up there in gold again. So. Okay. Who's the asshole? Bitch. Already had me sighted in. There wasn't much I can do about that. Let me check something back here. Yeah, it seems like, get a certain part of the season they do these supercharged experience point. When people need to catch up here. Okay, we got a lot of people lagging behind for whatever reason. Okay, yeah, well, 3 more. Yeah, I'm definitely burning through the levels here. So let's take care of this. Next in line. And the OG. Nope, let's get that first. Yeah, I'd like to see a translation of that. And I'll go ahead and take care of him. So that way, everything else is just worrying about that. And it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more times to clear that out. Is there anything left in the music past it yet? Nope, a couple more. 4 more. Okay. And again, The only thing I'd be buying it for would be Rocket Man and either Rocket. That's it. And I'm not going to shell out that kind of buck for 2 jam tracks. So. All right. Okay, about an hour and a half. Let me look again here. What I have to look forward to here. Because really, it's just doom doom. And these guys, and I don't give a shit about this level of the bonus levels. And the OG, these go pretty damn fast. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We ain't glutton for punishment. Do all of them now. But got the dailies. Now, I could knock that out. Somebody can find one of these guys. But I'm pretty much worn out there, so I'm going to go ahead and call it at this point. Save something for tomorrow. Again, Raquel's going to be streaming tomorrow, so maybe get a time out right, build a do a stream with her, or do a team up with her. Again, the reason I'm harping a lot of as far as this indie pregnancy thing, it's like, things have changed a bit, okay? And again, she's operating on a very basic bit of ignorance of how birth control pills work. Now, it stops the estrogen. No, it stops it by feeding you tons more. It doesn't shut everything. It just, it operates on the body operates on the principle of use it or lose it type thing. Yep. And it's like, if it's getting loads of estrogen from somewhere else, then yeah, it'll stop doing stuff. And again, the big thing, it's a little more nuanced than really with birth control, in fact, because it stops you doing periods by making your body think it's pregnant. That's the only time it really shuts down kicking out eggs, is when there's already there. Never mind. Wait up, guys. It's massive doses of estrogen and progesterone. The two big, two big female, hormones, but you get massive doses of it when you're pregnant or when you're on the pill. So it thinks you're pregnant. What is different here, though, is that, Indy, you said yourself, you're still getting your period while you're on the pill. This means your hormones were completely out of whack. And again, I think is where I think your doctors are on top of this, even though you aren't, willfully sometimes. In that you're actually on proper hormone therapy. Birth control pills are a part of that to bring up your estrogen and progesterone levels to where they should be, because they were apparently very depressed, and small doses of testosterone, which are also depressed. And that, is a consequence of constant marijuana use. It fucks up your hormones. There's been a few studies on this, okay? Mainly focus on the fact that it depresses testosterone, but it does testosterone, it's got to do everything else, too, other hormones too. That's kind of, why guys who constantly smoke marijuana tend to, a little on the wimpy side, because there's not a lot of testosterone there. Women, there's not much there to begin with, so but you don't need much to get up to the level either. But it's biologic. It's got to also affect testosterone and estrogen levels, and also based upon when again, Prisha Mosley, detransitioner, heavy on massive doses of testosterone from the time she was like 13 or so. And they sold the thing. We got a male brain. You got to, and got the double mastectomy. That genitals are totally overgrown, so they but she came on, and it's like, but she was despairing for a while of whether she'd even have a regular period again. Never mind getting pregnant. Her doctor put her on birth control pills. Next thing you know, she's pregnant, and it's a bouncing baby boy. Which I'm started pushing the faith. Well, I think this may be part of the treatment for overcoming this massive. Because the body, once you do this, you screw up at endocrine level, endocrine system, it'll settle into whatever balance you put it at. If you beat the fuck out of it with testosterone, and it's like it's used to depressed levels of estrogen, it'll stick there for a while unless you really whack it up to hit it out of the way and push it back to a normal. In which case, birth control pills to massively up that estrogen and progesterone level. And in this case, Prisha now has a nice, beautiful baby boy. Well, she was on the pill. Okay. So again, you need to know about how these things actually work. In other case of Indy, you're not as smart as you think you are. You're a brilliant girl, but there are limits. Especially they've not been teaching you well. I don't know what the hell they taught you in school, sex ed and everything else, but it's totally out of whack that you're even there in the first place. But that's enough of that rant. So I'm gonna go. I think nothing right after this. I'm gonna go do that mix of the two versions of the Scooby-Doo theme. So I want to see how that comes out. And I might use it. Anyway, we'll talk.